crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Better rocks from the side, on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up. This life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
Hello race fans and welcome to Dover Speedway. For tonight's run of the IAA Truck Series, we've got 100 laps to run here tonight. Everyone has qualified and is pulling out onto the track as we speak right now. So let's take you through the starting lineup. Starting off on the pole is going to be Dustin Coggin with Zane Bailey to his outside. Row number 2 is going to have Jeff Pogo and Dalton Schley. Row number 3 is Richard Slavely and Alan Duggar. And row number 4 is going to be Daniel Dill and Jimmy Emos. Small field tonight here at Dover. Coggin going to lay down a fast lap and get the pole tonight. Zane Bailey on his outside. See, is the pace car going to pull in this time or not? It does. And the green flag is out. Coggin going to bring him down in the turn number 1 with Bailey on his outside and Jeff Pogo right behind him on the inner line. Coggin's going to hold the lead for the moment. Bailey looking on the high side, but he's not close enough to do something with that run. Back down in the 1. Bailey has got the spot over Pogo for second place. Dalton Schley riding in 4th place right now. Trying to hunt down Pogo. Coggin continuing to lead lap number 5. Bailey still in tow. About a 3/10 lead over Zane Bailey. Schley inching closer onto the back bumper of Jeff Pogo. Looking off the back bumper of Jeff Pogo. Dalton Schley continuing to inch closer. Jimmy Emos back here in 8th. Well, one good thing about a small field for these drivers is everyone's getting a top 10. Daniel Dill, 7th. Duggar and Slavely are 5th and 6th right here. And Schley still trying to get Jeff Pogo. Looks like Bailey's actually reeling in Coggin now. He is. He's closed into 2/10. Pogo making a move underneath Bailey. Not sure why Bailey just shifted up the track if he missed the corner. Yeah, I'm not sure if Bailey moved or if he just missed the corner. Either way, that's going to let Pogo up in a second, and here he comes. Right on the back bumper of Coggin. Looking low. Down in the turn 3, he's making that move. He's got the run. But Coggin got momentum on the high side. Is he going to be able to hold him off? No, he can't. Looks like he's trying to cross him over. No. Jeff Pogo is going to be your new leader on lap 19 of 100 here at Dover. Looks like Bailey on the back bumper of Coggin. Wondering if Coggin might have gone a little hard and burned his stuff up early. Bailey having a check up just a tad. Coming off of turn 2. Swavely has made his way past Schley. Coming up the corner, across the line, down in the 1. And just clears him on the bottom side. Coggin about to lose 2 spots, and almost. He does. Coggin is going to drop back to 4th, while Swavely forces his way up into the top 3. Coggin's not letting Swavely get too far away, though. Since Pogo has taken that lead, he has just begun to drive away with over a second lead over Zane Bailey. Duggar making a move on Schley on the low side. Doesn't have the pass complete yet. Schley still holding him off on the high side, and there he goes. You know, he has got Schley cleared. So Duggar is going to move his way up into the top 5. Daniel Dill just cruising around in 7th place. Emos back there in 8th. It's like he's about to be lapped by Jeff Pogo shortly. Zane Bailey coming down pit road. Got our first pit taker tonight. Wonder if that means this is going to be a 2-stop race. So we're just a third of the way through it. Pogo on pit road. All right, I'm going to say that's going to kick off our green flag cycle. Bailey pulling back up onto the track. Swavely is the leader, so right behind him, if Swavely could get by Bailey, he would lose another lap. Oh no, Bailey loose. Recovers it, great. Great job by Bailey to keep that thing pointing in the right direction. Be careful on those cold tires. So Swavely, current leader with Coggin right behind him. 2.5 seconds back in second. See Pogo pulling back onto the track now. So those fresh tires a lot faster than the old ones, as there's Swavely, our leader, and Pogo and Bailey are way up here off the lead lap, but the difference in tires is they're just driving away from Swavely. Just about a full stretch. So we haven't had any more pit takers so far. Possibly just Pogo and Bailey on that pit strategy. We'll have to see how this one plays out. Swavely going to continue leading. Coggin in second. Duggar third. Coggin closing back up on Duggar. So we still have not had anybody hit the pits. Which could be trouble for Pogo and Bailey. As they put a third of the way through this one, which means they might have to pit again. To where the rest of these guys will not have to, because they still haven't, and we are currently at the halfway mark. And that being said, Alan Duggar's going to come in. See who's going to follow him now that we're past halfway. Not a bad way to plan your pit strategy. Just split it right down the middle. You can make that fuel mileage work. Here comes Swavely. Ooh, looked like he locked it up there. Locked it up again. Hopefully he got that thing loaded up. Coggin's going to follow him in. Daniel Dill is going to be your leader. He's going to grab that bonus point for leading a lap. Dalton Schley's on pit road. Is that Coggin, Swavely, Duggar heading back out on track now. Let's see, that should be everybody now. Excuse me, except for Dill. But he's coming down right now. Pogo 16 seconds back. Once he comes back around, he will be back in the lead with Bailey in second and Swavely in third. Another problem is going to be that these trucks are going to have fresh tires, and they've got a handful of laps on theirs now. Bailey and Pogo, that is. Thing is, if they got to pit a second time, I don't know that they can. Fresh tires will be enough to make up laps or a lap. But again, we're just gonna have to see how this one plays out. Coggin's still on pit road, and he's off. Swavely is back in third. 18 seconds back from Pogo. Closing quickly, though. Like I said, he's got new tires. These guys are on about 25-ish lap older tires. Looks like Bailey might have got the wall at one point, and he just got it again. It was saying it looked like he got the wall because he had a bit of damage on the right side. At least scraped up. Into the wall again. Swavely's still closing in, 16 seconds back now. Big gap to make up, but he does have the fresher tires, and he's not going to have to pit again. Schley right behind Dill, looking to grab that position. Schley put himself up in the top 5 if he can get that from Daniel Dill. Dill going by Bailey. Schley is as well. Those are lap cars, not for position. But those tires are just so much better. Pogo coming down the back stretch. Oh, Schley into the wall. Coming across the stripe. Lap 66 of 100. Side by side, Schley and Dill. Schley on the low side. Dill's going to continue to hold him off. Down in the turn number 3. Still neck and neck, and Pogo is hitting pit road. These two still battling across the line, and Schley is going to fall back in line behind Dill as Dill just held him off way too well. See how he's going to try and set himself up to make another attempt at a pass. Looks like both Pogo and Bailey pitting together. See them dropping down the pylon. It looks like they're both going to take 4 tires and some fuel. And Pogo just lost a lap. So Bailey's about to as well. Yeah, he is. I think unless they get a caution, that might pork them. Pogo getting by Dill. Since Pogo and Bailey had to pull off, Swavely is going to be the leader now with Duggar in second. Daniel Dill up there in third. Great bounce back after the way this race started for him. He just kind of, he was probably just taking his time, settle in. He lost a lap at one point, I believe. And now he's up here going for a podium. Coggin behind Swavely off the lead lap. Bailey goes by Dale again, not for position, as Bailey is off the lead lap. Swavely coming to the line for 25 laps to go. Daniel Dill continuing to hold the final podium spot over Dalton Schley. He's actually pulling away from Schley a little bit. Wondering if maybe Schley's decided to conserve for a little bit. As we still have 24 more laps to go. Pogo. Swavely is now in turn 1. Pogo's coming out of 4, so that's the distance he's got to make up just to get on the lead lap. Let's see, right here. Swavely coming out of 4, and Bailey's coming out of 2. So yeah, they're just diagonal across the track, really. Richard Swavely does not have any wins yet this season, so he's looking for his first win as we got 20 laps to go. Let's talk about the point standings here for a minute. Pogo is currently leading in points. So some math was looking wrong. But so Pogo is leading the championship points. He's got a pretty healthy lead over Wesley Crump in second, Christopher Spencer in third. David Duran has started to fall down the scoring as he's back in fourth. I don't believe we've seen him in a couple of weeks. Dustin Coggin is going to round out the top 5 in points. Jeff Pogo, the points leader, has 3 wins, 11 top 5s, and 15 top 10s. So he's got 17 starts, 15 top 10s. He's only finished outside the top 10 twice. So very consistent here. And Wesley Crump has finished in the top 10 14 times out of his 15 starts. A lot of consistency out of both of those drivers. Proven that's what it takes to get up there in the points and hold on to it to really go for a championship. Consistency is just so important. Whew. God, I just lost the whole stream there. Clicked the wrong button. Swavely continue to lead, 14 laps to go. Duggar in second. Daniel Dill still holding on to third place. It looks like Schley just falling back. He is. Yeah, that gap between Dill and Schley is still growing. Pogo getting closer to Swavely, so he's probably going to be able to get his lap back. As far as getting all the way around back up to Swavely to win this thing, I don't know if that's going to happen in 12 laps without a caution. "12 laps to go." We've been green this entire race. So Jeff Pogo has unlapped himself. Bailey, however, is still a pretty good distance back from Swavely. 10 laps to go. Pogo right on Schley. That is for position. So Pogo is taking 4th away from Schley. Schley is at the... let's see, he's going into turn number 1 now, and Pogo's was about in the middle of 3 and 4 when we were looking at Dill in turn number 1. 8 laps to go. Pogo been running that truck hard for the last, well, since around lap 66, I believe. So those tires can't be have too much left in them. Or at least not that intense speed that's going to get him right back up to Daniel Dill. Only got 7 laps to go. Five laps to go for Richard Swavely. Time for the 4 to go. Daniel Dale still holding on to that final podium position. Swavely coming down the back stretch. Coming out of 4. Flagman's going to have that white flag in his hand, and there it is. One more lap to go for Richard Swavely. Richard looking for his first win of the year here. Down through 3 and 4 one more time. And Richard Swavely is going to win it here at Dover. Here comes Duggar through 3 and 4. And that's going to be a second place for Duggar. Here comes Daniel Dill. Rounding out the podium positions. Great finish for Daniel Dill. Pogo ends up in 4th. And Bailey's going to be in 6th. So, let's see. Final results. Richard Swavely is the winner tonight. Alan Duggar in 2nd. Daniel Dill rounding out the podium. Jeff Pogo 4th. Dalton Schley is 5th. Zane Bailey 6th. Dustin Coggin is 7th. And Jimmy Emos brings it home at 8th. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with our top 3 finishers.
I'm Jason Turner. I own Turner's Alignment and Tire. Been in business for 20 years now. I'm an alignment shop brat. My dad owned this place when I was born. I've been here my whole life. So it's the only thing I've ever done. Do alignments, brakes, tires, shock struts, do all undercarriage work. We really specialize in just the drivability. We just do things a little bit different than most places. My first ever boss told me, when you're really good at something, be the best at it. Don't be really good at a lot of things, be the best at one thing. And we chose to do this, the one thing I'm good at, and decided to keep getting better at it. People should choose us because we have fair, competitive pricing. We use the newest, latest equipment out on the market. We have the highest quality staff, and we get the job done fast.
Welcome back to Dover Speedway, the Monster Mile. We have got some of our top finishers here. Here we go. Let's try to drag Daniel Dill up here. Alright, Daniel Dill, our 3rd place finisher tonight. Daniel, great job putting it up there on the podium. It's great to see you up front, finishing strong tonight. Tell us about the race.
I started the race and tried to be conservative, take care of the tires, and I didn't think as many guys were going to go for the 50-lap, run, so I was just trying to save tire, and I think I saved too much on that first run, but the second run I got the good out of it. So that's pretty much all I could do.
Well, again, like I said, it's great to see you up here on the podium. Who do you want to thank for helping you up here tonight?
Well, obviously, me and Pogo work together a lot, so we practice a lot, and obviously, wife and kids allowing me the time to do it. Balm and Oil sponsor, and that's about it.
All right, well, congratulations on that podium. Go celebrate.
Thank you, sir.
And now let's bring Alan Duggar in. Alan Duggar putting it in second place tonight. Congratulations on that. Tell us how the race went.
Thank you, sir. It went really good. Just, good long runs there, finally. Just tried to be patient. Pitted a couple laps early. Tried to gain a little on the 52, but he was just in a whole nother league, so congrats to him.
Well, who do you want to thank tonight, Alan?
Salon Motorsports, I want to thank you for broadcasting and guys at the IAA for letting us come out here and play a little bit.
All right. Congratulations on the P2. Go ahead and celebrate that one, Alan.
Thank you, sir.
And now, Richard Swavely, our winner.
I'm gonna put my foot on the floor and I'm not lifting till
Richard,
I
we
see
got some
God or
extra
check
vocal
flag.
from you. You're good now,
Gotta
bud.
gotta love those little soundboards. I love
Right. You got me off track. Okay, congratulations on that big win tonight, Richard. It's great to see you back up front here, getting your first win of the year. Tell us how you were able to do it.
Mostly the one stop versus the two stop strategy was big, but me and this track we get along pretty well. I've won many times in this. I've won many times in IAA at this track in various cars, so me and Dover get along really good. The setup for the car Monday just didn't. Me and that setup that they had just didn't mesh right, so I wasn't really competitive there. But glad to be back in victory lane, especially here.
Grabbing a victory just before the season concludes, as we've got just a few more races left. How do you want to see if you could take this momentum on to the next track, Richard? As I believe we're actually off next week.
Yeah, we're off next week. I'm not sure which track we're going to next, but mostly.
I believe Phoenix.
Thursdays. Where was it?
I believe it's Phoenix.
Phoenix. Phoenix has done pretty good to me before, so hopefully we can carry some momentum over there. Let's have another kind of oddball track, kind of like Dover, where you mid corner speed is pretty important there, especially in turns what's now 1 and 2. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
All right. Well, who do you want to thank tonight, Richard?
I want to thank Full Lock Racing, Blacktooth Brewery, got Woodward Precision Power Steering. Of course, got the Mellow Yellow truck out tonight. First win on my Mellow Yellow garb, so I'm proud of that. So, then Maps Fish and Lures. That's about it.
All right. Well, congratulations on your first win of the season. Go celebrate, Richard.
All right. Thank you.
Oops. I went the wrong way. I moved him, not me. Anyways, so that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios. We had a good race here tonight. Very tame, but not boring for sure. Had a little bit of racing action there. Pit strategies are always fun to watch and see how they play out. Talk about those. So despite the small turnout tonight, we had a pretty good race here. So we'd like to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the next track.